Very good morning, welcome back. If you've been joining us since 8 o'clock this morning, thank you for sticking with us. We've got a fabulous 2-hour special. Because the MDF sold out that quickly this morning, we decided that we'll do a double hour of a night to remember. Stephanie's going to do MCS and die cutting, and I'm going to do a little bit with the SVG files as well for you. So super exciting. So if you bought a scan and cut yesterday, I'll be able to teach you how to cut your reflections out in this hour, which is exciting. But first of all, let me tell you where you can watch us and how you can shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, on your big telly. That's what you want to do, which is fab. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on a social media platform, it's really easy to shop while you watch. So I'm going to show you a product, and that product will have a code, and all you're going to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, so you don't need to miss a second of what we're up to. Then you're going to get a message to your social media inbox that says thank you very much for your order, and within that message there will be a link. When you go to checkout, click that link. That will take you to highlightcrafts.com. Please log into your account. If you haven't got one at the moment, please open one because it's free and it automatically makes you a Highlight Club member. So no fee, no subscription, no money suddenly coming out of your bank, none of that. But what it means is that you get extra discount as a club member. You also get loyalty points that you can build up, and you also get free postage on any basket over £35 spend. Now you can also watch us on the website, and you can use that shop code if that's what suits you. Otherwise, you can see all the products down the side of your screen, and you can just click add to basket, and that will pop it into a shopping bag for you. Then you get a little red shopping basket appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check out, click on that, and then you can check out. But again, remember to log in, because then you get those extra benefits. And just to say, the sooner you check out, the sooner our fantastic warehouse team can pick and pack your order and get it shipped off to you, so you can be crafting as soon as possible. Right, let's start. So I've got a fabulous team with me today. I've got our Stephanie, who's going to be demonstrating.
Hello.
I've got Katie on camera, so he's going to come round and get lots of pictures of your of the finished samples for you. And we've got Andrew on production and comments. So we're going to have a fabulous 2 hours. He's off already. Right, let me introduce you to the die bundle for a night to remember. This is Shop Night. If you want the die bundle by itself, it's £81.92. Again, you'll get that extra discount as a club member and your points and free shipping because it's over £35. And you get 8 fabulous sets of Art Deco inspired dies. So you can buy that by itself. Shop Night will get you that bundle. If you want the bundle with the dies and Minecraft Studio designs, which Stephanie's going to take you through in a little while, shop bundle, a night to remember dies and MCS artwork download bundle, £91.91. And that MCS is going to bring everything together, because you've got textures, you've got scenes, you've got scene building, you've got digistamps on there. Just a fabulous opportunity to be able to craft in the way that you prefer to craft. Okay, we've also got them as SVG files, so this is exciting. Now, for those of you that are new to Scan and Cut and haven't ever bought SVG downloads from us before, what we do is we take the dies, designs, and we convert them to scalable vector graphics. I know it sounds complicated. It's really not. You don't need to worry about that bit. And then what we do is we give them to you in 3 different sizes as reflections artwork, just to get you started. And with the reflections artwork, we also give you the coordinating cutting file. Okay, so it's super, super easy to do. I'm going to demonstrate this in the second hour. So we're going to give you the Art Deco arch, the centerpiece, the cheers, which can be welded to the side of a card shape or made from your card shape. You get Lady Clara, you get Lady Evelyn, you get Lady Lillian, you get Louise and Harriet, and you get Shaken Not Stirred, which is the cocktail shaker. This is going to be brilliant as a Scan and Cut user, because you can resize them, you can do all sorts of different things with those. You can even use that as an aperture in the middle of your card, and we're going to do lots of playing with that next Tuesday in our regular Scan and Cut shows. We also then give you everything to you in reverse, so we give you the reverse reflections. We always give you the original size, then we either give you a smaller and a larger version, or a larger and an extra large version, depending on what the artwork calls for, what works best. We then also give you all the detail designs. So let me just show you this. Yesterday, in between shows, I did this with the embossing starter kit. Imagine how beautiful she's going to be when she's all coloured in on the back and added white work too. So that's one way that you can use those detail files. You can also use them to foil your reflections as well, which is super cool, and we'll do that next Tuesday as well. So your foiling starter kit. You can also draw them if that's what you want to do. So a really good opportunity to get everything that you need. You also get the matte layers. Now on top of that, you also get decoupage layers for this, which is brilliant. So you can really start to make it dimensional, a bit like our lovely Louise has done here. Isn't that just a fabulous card? That's done on the Scan and Cut. And it's just a great opportunity to get that. Plus, you also get any other colourways that we've done, which is really exciting, because normally if you download those from highlightcrafts.com, they're £1 per different colourway. We include those with the SVG files. So all of the images and the artwork from those 8 sets of dies, shop SVG, $29.99. That's a cracking price. The MCS download by itself, and I would encourage you to get both together because you do get those scenes and those textures, is shop MCS, and it's $19.99. Right, now then, before you ask about stencils as SVG files, they're going to launch next Tuesday on the Scan and Cut shows, so we can properly sit and get to grips and play around in Canvas Workspace, so you can sit back for those hours and enjoy that process. But we do have them as physical stencils for you as well. We have them in a set of 4 Art Deco inspired stencils, £26.97 for all 4. And they're beautifully detailed. So whether you're going to put these through your Pro Cut with your embossing mat and emboss them, whether you're going to put your paste through, so if you got your Sirius or your Capella paste the other week, you could do that. That would make a fabulous background, and then you can scrape some back and add some different bits of layers in there. These will look amazing with those pastes. Or whether you're going to use them with your finger waxes, you know, it's entirely up to you. But 4 Art Deco inspired stencils for $26.97. Right, now then, if you're going to do Minecraft Studio or Scan and Cut, you're going to need paper to print on. So we're bringing you a very special deal today. First of all, if you buy any of our paper packs today or acetate, you need to add Shop Dreamy into your basket. And I'm not saying that because I need you to buy it. I'm saying that because you get it for free with any of the paper packs. It's worth £10. It's beautiful. Look how lovely these are. If you bought that MDF this morning or overnight, like a lot of you did, these are going to look absolutely stunning on there. Look at these. How beautiful will these be on rice paper? Aren't they fabulous? On acetate to give you that really dreamy look and feel. Maybe you're going to use the little desk tidy or the wardrobe in a baby's room. Look how beautiful these are. I love the bubbles. I think they're just fantastic. You've got the little ones in there, and then look at these for the little people in your life. Aren't they just adorable? So all that lot, if you want to buy that separately, we do sell it for £10, Shop Dreamy. But if you add any of the following printables into your basket, you need to add Dreamy in, and you will get it for free at checkout. That's exciting, isn't it? Because Shop Pure, so let's start with our acetate first of all. Printable acetate, suitable for inkjet printers. The matte side for printing. Now the best way to work out which side you print on is to get an alcohol marker, put a little dot on one side and a little dot on the other, and the one that doesn't wipe off is the side that you print it on. Okay, so that's a brilliant, just a tip. And you don't have to stand there like that scratching it like David does. Hilarious. Shop acetate, $14.99 is going to get you 25 sheets, and add Shop Dreamy to that basket. You're going to get that £10 download absolutely free, which is phenomenal. Next, we're going on to our A4 250 GSM regular pure print. Okay, so this is the one that you can use with your alcohol markers, you can use on your printers. It's a fabulous smooth card, and you can use it on your Scan and Cut. Okay, that's important. So if you want that one, it's Shop Pure. You get 75 sheets, $12.99, and you get your free download. Okay. Next one, Premium Pure Print. Now, please don't put this anywhere near your Scan and Cut because it loves it and it doesn't want to give it you back. So you won't be able to get it off the mat. So please don't put this on there. Also, not for alcohol markers either, this one, because it feels like you're trying to colour on chalk. Because the fibres in this card are so tiny and so tightly packed, when the ink is dropped onto that card, instead of that colour travelling along the length of that fibre, it just stops dead. So it keeps the clarity of that colour as it's dropped out of your inkjet printer head, which I think is amazing. You get 50 sheets of this, Shop Premium, and that's Shop 50.
Shop 50?
Sorry, Shop 50. I'll tell you, been a day already. Shop 50. 50 sheets for $14.99, and you get your download free. Then we've got our 140 Pure Print, which is what I would use for printing off my reflections to use on the Scan and Cut, because then you don't see that thick white edge as you build up those decoupage layers. This is, let me get this one right, Shop 40. Yes, I've got that one. 100 sheets, $12.99. And then last but by no means least, your Premium Pure Print in 140. Shop Premium. You get 75 sheets, $14.99. Doesn't matter which of those you buy, if you add Shop Dreamy to your basket, you will get that download worth £10 for free. And I love the fact that we've done that on a lower priced item, because there's none of those above £15. That's a cracking deal. So make sure that you do need to add it to your basket. It won't automatically be added on. Right, my lovely Stephanie, are we ready to have a look at what we've got for our lovely friends and family at home today?
We are,
lovely.
And just wanted to say a good morning to all of you. Thank you for watching. But I particularly wanted to give the lovely Kath a shout out and Louise, because both of those lovely ladies have made these samples.
Right.
And we've already having compliments about them, and I think we absolutely need to see these as many times as we can during the hour. So the girls have also helped us with our demonstrations, because it's been a little bit crazy here. So we're really appreciative of the talent that these ladies share with us all, because they are super talented. I'm not going to lie, it does help when you get a great product, and we can always tell when the girls love it, because they really excel and give us so much detail in these designs. So a massive, I mean, isn't that stunning?
They're
the way
fabulous,
that
aren't
that's
they?
been done.
Love them.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they are just exceptional. Thank you, ladies. You do a cracking job every time, but you have absolutely excelled yourself with this collection. And we will get Katie, and also follow the girls on their Facebook pages as well, because they share all their inspiration on there too, so make sure that you check that out.
Yes,
great.
so let's take a little look at what else that you've got in this collection. We'll get into it in a little bit more detail. Now, it would have been very easy to have made it much smaller and to put less ladies in it. But I think to give you as much variety and as many different options when you're crafting, we've put these ladies in, and we've given you different poses. So take a little look at these. So Louise and Harriet, we've got here, both of these ladies in very, very fixed poses, but for lots of reasons. You're going to, I mean, she'd look amazing just sitting on the edge of the champagne glass. You've got the little balustrade wall as well, where she could sit. We've put cushions on here to build up on things like some of the scenes that we've got. So there was two of the first designs. Then we've got Lady Clara, and she again is designed to be able to pose in one of those scenes or multiple scenes. You've got lots and lots of choice here. We're really trying to display and capture the essence of the Art Deco fashion. And when you see the style of their outfits, the depth and colour of their designs, what you're going to find is that they are perfect for layering up and decoupage. I'm going to show you some snipping into these, but the decoupage depth that you can get with them is really quite exquisite. And I think that Max has done a phenomenal job when he's actually drawn these for us. He's captured the fashion, the movement in the fabrics. You can see how much they move. This is what you're paying for. This is what you can create. And it's one of those kits that's not going to go out of fashion, because Art Deco has literally been around, well, since it was created. And it keeps coming back. Got lots of you who bought this last night because you're fans of that era. And we've tried to give you elements that are going to just work all year round too. If you've got weddings, what about using the champagne, almost like that champagne cascade, that it works with these beautiful crystal champagne glasses. Then you've got the cocktail shaker, shaken not stirred. But this would lend itself perfectly by using some of those gorgeous stencils over the top to add texture into it. I think the texture that we could put in there using our waxes, and let me just share this. David has just brought me his little wax collection in. Ooh. And if you're watching us for the first time, David is our cadence expert, and he guards this very closely. And he brought it in so I could use it. Yes, so imagine using this and building up that design. It's going to look fabulous. Okay, then we've got more, because you get the flowers. Now, these are the centerpieces, so we can snip into them. We don't have to use them as they're seen here. You can create bigger bouquets with them. I'm going to try in this next, because we're here for 2 hours, want to do some Minecraft Studio demonstrating, show you a way of using the stencils, creating your own masks with your dies. And also, I want to share with you lots of little tips on how you can use your die cuts to create other things. We've also got our Wheel of Chance is back today, which caused a huge amount of fun yesterday. So please don't miss that. But we haven't finished yet.
You need to type 20, as in the... Give us a minute, back in your box, honestly. Type the word 20 into the comments for a chance to win on the Wheel of Chance.
Excuse my colleagues, they're having a little spat with each other.
He does it every time.
Yes, Andrew does. He doesn't know when to keep quiet. So, and I'm going to just tell you this little story. No, I'll finish doing the dies and then we'll tell you this story, because this is exciting. So this is 7 die cuts, but those 7 die cuts, look at this scene. I mean, you're going to build it up with dimension. You can get texture with it. We could create an embossing folder with that. Got so many things that I need to be able to share with you in this 2 hours, and Mel has too. When you've done all of this, you're going to get these 4 stencils. Now, these stencils, I think, are critical to this collection for you to get the best of your creativity. Because...
Can I show you these
yes,
as well?
Of course.
Because this is a class, two separate videos that we've done on our YouTube channel. Can we put YouTube into the comments? Yeah, put YouTube into the comments. You'll get a link that Amanda's done. So this one is with your SVGs, and that one is with your dies. So there's education as well.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. This is getting more and more exciting the more we show you. I'm just going to share this with you. So hang on a minute. We'll go over to stencils. Then we'll go back to that. Then we'll go to that, because I haven't even finished. Oh, and I need to show you dies. So you're getting all of these.
Wow.
Look at this. And these are nested, but they didn't nest so we needed to use a bit more metal, but you need them. You do need them all. This is all year round. This would be all year round. Everything on here is all year round. Everything on here is designed with that Art Deco look and feel. All of those match all of these. They can be used independently. These can be used independently, and they all mix and match with each other. You're getting all of that. Your stencils. These are super... Oh, no, I'll go to MCS first. No, I won't. I'll go to stencils. It just says too many nice things. So you're getting 2 very, very iconic looking designs with your stencils that are part of the Art Deco movement. But you also are getting the next 2. And these 2, again, very Art Deco in style, really lend themselves. And I wanted to share this card with you because I just think, what a clever card this is. I'm just going to open it up so you can see the look and feel of it. So that's where the folds are. We'll try and see if we can get to doing this fold for you. But I want to just show you this. So this looks like it is a die cut piece on top of purple card. It's completely the opposite. It is actually a gold piece of card with purple paste that has been put through the stencil. But look at how effective it looks. The stencils have been really carefully chosen to give you the maximum amount of different effects. So here's another one for you. A very subtle background using your inks to give you that texture. This one, all of those iconic Art Deco shapes created using the pastes on the stencils. And we've got loads of those kinds of things with our cadence. Here's another one. That rainbow effect, so iconic of the Art Deco movement, and being able to then match this background to her beautiful outfit, her fashion. And then here, oh my goodness, just a little tiny bit of fussy cutting pulls the whole design together. The scene, the arches. So those arches, when you look at that, and I think it's really important to try and share as much of this inspiration as possible, that is where that die has been used, cut twice, and then has created the actual back of the card. And I'm just going to show you how Kath has then cleverly used the arch die as the stand. So that is how that card has been created. And as we go through this, and you're not even halfway through the kit, it's showing you just the breadth of creativity that is built into this for you to explore. It just keeps on giving. Right, I'm going to move on to the MCS because the bit that's holding all of this together are those beautiful backgrounds. But in Minecraft Studio, and it does come free with every artwork collection we did. When we created it 15 years ago, more than 15 years ago, 20 years ago now, we thought very hard about charging for the graphics program because it cost us a huge amount of money to develop. But that wasn't really what crafting's about. So we felt that it was more important for you to be able to have access to it and for it to be just part of your crafting arsenal, because then the artwork becomes your library of images. We always make sure that when we license an image, we create it, we draw it, we give it the best possible angel policy that we possibly can. So yes, you can make and sell. We'd like you to use them with your scan and cut. We'd like you to be able to put your own paper kits together if you choose that. And if you're crafting with groups of people, absolutely, please share. So let's take a look at what's in this one. And remember, all of this can be resized. It can be changed in orientation. You can change the colorways. You can become your own fashion designer for the Art Deco era. So you've got all of the elements that we need to be able to build scenes and pictures. Then we're going to go on to more of those, and you'll see how you've got our ladies in different outfits. We've tried to give them different colorways, keeping in mind the colors that would have been fashionable at the time. And then we come on to these scenes, and I'm going to show you these in large format. This is what we call and I've not been able to remember this. Index sheet. Thank you. I've forgotten about it for about a month. So this is our index sheet, and I'd suggest that you print these off so that you've got them ready, so that you can look at that number, you know how quickly you can find it then amongst all the other images. And also you're going to get all of the backgrounds that we've created for you. You've got digital stamps. So if you're somebody who loves colouring in, but perhaps you find stamping can be quite challenging, or you don't have a huge stash of stamps, this is the equivalent of having 5 different character stamps, plus your glass, your vases, your cushions, all the decorative elements that go with it, and your cocktail shaker, that if these were sets of A5 stamps, they would, well, even on this A4, you can see that's all you would be able to get. So that would represent 2 A5s. That's probably about £15, absolute minimum to get those, even on a deal. Make those larger and make it an A4. You're looking at, for 2 A4s, probably at about £40. So suddenly you've got, and all the sizes in between, you can easily justify the cost of the whole collection just if you are a stamper because of the amount of work you can get from them. And then these are what we call our reflection sheets. And these are designed so that we print them out, and all of these amazing die cuts that we can create are done by taking the printed sheet, placing the die over the top and running it through your Pro Cut. And we also have this on an amazing deal too. I think the day's getting better and better. And that's not it, because we've also got the SVG files as well, and we'll be showing you those, and that'll be something that Mel will be doing with us in just a little while later on in the show. So what are you actually getting? You're getting all of your dies, which you can see here. You're going to get your Minecraft Studio. You're going to get your scan and cut files. You're going to get your stencils. You've got everything that you could possibly need, and it's all on a deal here on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm going to hand you back to the lovely Mel and give us a quick recap of everything. But guys, if you want to make samples like this,
aren't they just
they're
exquisite, aren't they?
stunning.
They are absolutely amazing. That one that all folds in on itself, I'm going to have a look at that and see if I can design it
as an SVG
Yes.
file. I think we might be one ahead there because the lovely Amanda brought us some card making templates this week, and it's this little series that we're going to do for you. But we are also going to bring them as SVG files. She's been looking for different shapes and sizes. That one is an elongation of a little fold that lots of us have done, and I think it works brilliantly, and we definitely need to visit this collection because
Fantastic.
I think the team have put together some great shapes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so quick recap, and then we'll get back to Stephanie for demo. So if you want the 8 sets of dies by themselves without Minecraft Studio, it's shop night and it's £81.92. So just over £10 a packet, £9.99 per set, which is fabulous value for money. Right, next, if you want the dies and the Minecraft Studio files, excuse me, that's shop bundle, and that's £91.91 saving. Remember, if you log into your Highlight Crafts account and you haven't if you haven't opened one already, please do so, because that means that you then automatically become a club member, because then you get your club discount and your loyalty points and your free postage, which is it just keeps giving more and more and more. The sooner you check out that basket, the sooner our team in the warehouse, who are amazing, can pick and pack that order and get it shipped out to you, because I know what we're like as crafters. We're all the same. We don't want to wait. We're impatient. So to be able to get this with MCS, it's shop bundle and it's £91.91. For SVG customers, we have created the SVG files for your scan and cut that work perfectly with your dies or separately. So we give you the original size, so the size that the dies would have been, plus a smaller and a larger version, or a larger and an extra large version, just to get you started. Of course, you can resize these, and there's loads of things you can do with them in MCS as well, which we'll talk about as we go through the show. And we're going to do some filming next week, Andrew. I'm just dropping that in there to show you how to do that again, because it's really cool. And don't forget, on a Tuesday now, I have regular scan and cut slots at 8, 12, and sometimes 6 as well. And next week, we're going to look at this, which is going to be really, really cool and really special, because we're going to do lots of different things with it. We then also give you the matte layers. We give you the detail cut, so you can foil them, emboss them, draw them, do all those amazing things. What you have to check?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So you get all of those, and you get your matte layers. You also get decoupage layers, which is brilliant, because then you can build them up and make them three-dimensional. And you also get all the other colourways that we do, which is fab. So value for money wise, that's extraordinary. And you can resize them, and you can flip them and weld them and do all those amazing things. So shop SVG will get you the SVG files for a night to remember, $29.99. Then your discount, then your points. Right, now then, the stencils that Stephanie's been showing you are going to be converted to SVG files, and they will launch on the Tuesday show next week on Scan and Cut. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get the files this afternoon, I'm going to take them into Canvas, and I'm going to come up with all different things that you can do with them, so I can share it with you on that Tuesday show. But the physical stencils, if you want them as physical stencils, they're cut out of a slightly thicker mylar than they would be if you do them on your Scan and Cut. So good for your pasting, etc. It's shop stencil. You get all 4 of them for £26.97, which is fabulous. So if you're somebody that's a die cutter, you don't own a Scan and Cut, and you love stencils, with those pastes we brought you the other day, these will look absolutely spectacular. Get your glitters poured over them. Mix your different pastes in different colours with a little bit of the hybrid acrylic, so you're making your own colours of paste. I think this is a fabulous opportunity. £26.97 shop stencil. Right, we're going to go back over here. Don't forget as well, we're doing our Wheel of Chance today, so you need to type 20, the word 20, into the comments underneath the video for a chance to win when we spin that wheel in this show, which is very exciting. I love a new game. It's good, isn't it? Right, first of all, we're going to bring you our pure print in 250 GSM. You're going to get 75 sheets of this, and this is Shop Pure, and it's $12.99. Now, here's the thing. Today, what we're doing in this show is we're saying that if you buy any of the printables, so any of the card or acetate I'm about to show you, you're going to get this download of Dreamy Backgrounds free. You do need to type Shop Dreamy into the comments and pop it in your basket with your pure print or your acetate or whichever you're buying. And then the price of that is £10 that will come off at checkout. So it's free, which is fab. If you bought the MDF this morning, some of these papers are going to look absolutely amazing on there. Look how lovely that is. That on the desk tidy would be fabulous. And then you've got all your baby ones as well. Look, they're quite the naive, the sketchy flowers. Look at these. Aren't these just adorable? I think they're fabulous. That's a value of £10. You're getting that for free when you add any of the printables in from Craftmaster into your basket. Okay, so that's your first one, your 250. Then your next one is your premium pure print in 250. This is Shop 50. You get 50 sheets of this. It's a lot of 50s, but it's not £50. It's $14.99. Okay. Don't forget, add Shop Dreamy into your basket. You'll get that download for free. Add it in. Then we've got our regular pure print in 140. This is the one that you'll see me use on the Scan and Cut all the time. This is, let me find it, Shop 40, 140 GSM pure print, 100 sheets for $12.99. And you know what? It's always worth stocking up on these. Absolutely brilliant. And you'll get that download thrown in. And then we've got the premium pure print. Don't put this near your Scan and Cut, please, because you won't get it off. Shop Premium, and that is 75 sheets of 140 GSM for $14.99. And the acetate, Stephanie's pinched off my desk. That's my thing. Gotta watch you, you know. It's worse than David. Shop Acetate, 25 sheets of printable acetate, $14.99. Add Shop Dreamy in, you'll get that download for free. Isn't this a great, I love it when we do this. This is really cool. A free download worth £10 with any of your printables, stuff that you need on a regular basis. We're not bad, are we? We're doing a good job, I think. Right, my lovely.
Right,
are we ready?
I've just run a couple of things through my Pro Cut. Now, if you are somebody who hasn't used a Pro Cut before or doesn't have a Pro Cut, why not? Because the lovely Amanda has got this on the show coming up, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time actually showing you how to use it today, but just to say that your plate combination on this, and we've had so many people buy this over the last 24 hours because it is on the deal that we're going to be doing at Sandown. So for the first time ever, this Pro Cut is £109. I never ever thought I would be able to say that.
It's got a £60 saving.
It has. And how much did you spend on buying a new set of plates the last time you bought them? If I show you this cutting plate, it's been used and used and used. It's cloudy because it's had so much use. The cutting plates that you get with your Pro Cut, you put the 5mm plate on top. I don't know why nobody's ever done it before, because when you cut into that, that plate will not warp. So you don't get banana plates. So make sure you save your 3mm for your base plate. You get your magnetic shim, you'll get your rubber mat with it, you'll get your metallic shim. Please be careful with the edges of it. Because it is a piece of metal, but you'll get that, and you can then make sure that when you're working, you can use all of those to cut all the different materials, because it is a brilliant machine.
It is, absolutely.
So,
and I think the question is, do you want to keep spending money on plates, or do you want a machine that will never need that 5mm plate will never bend? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. And if you've already got one and you use it on a regular basis, please let us know. Type in the comments underneath the videos so that you can share your experience with it with other crafters. Right, lovely.
Right, what I want to do is I'm going to do some stenciling, but I want to make sure that I've created a few little masks and things. So the first thing I did was I took some of the acetate. Now, to cut through anything that will not tear, you use your metal shim. But I didn't want this to cut. I wanted it to mark so I could see it, because I want it to be a window. So I didn't want that to fall out, because otherwise my glass window, I want it to look like it's a piece of glass. And I want this to go round here. So I want you to see it as a window, not cut out really as a window. Okay, so that's the first part of it. But also, I want to stencil the wall. So what we're going to do...
Of course you do.
Yeah. So we're going to take that, and we're going to use this as our stencil. So that's going to sit down there, and that's going to become the mask that's going to stop me stenciling all around it.
Right, got it.
So I'm just going to put a little bit of spray mount on there. And we're going to put a little bit of spray mount on here. And we're just going to pop those down on here. So when we remove this, after we've done our stenciling, we will still have clean glass that the glass can show through. Does that make sense? So I've put a little bit of spray adhesive on the back of this. I'm going to place this down, and I'm lining it up so that it is straight. So what I'm looking for is, and let me just point this out with my scissors gone here. So if I lift this up, Katie, you can see it. So I've got a line there where the frame is. I can lift it up there. Is that the line? And I'm looking at it running through the middle of those shapes. And then on the other side, I'm checking the same thing, and I've just moved it a little bit. So just need to make sure I get it in exactly the right place. Take it off and put you down again. There it is. And this is one of the things I love about the Pro Cut, is its accuracy for cutting is phenomenal. So let's just get that up there, through the middle of that one, through the middle of that one. And that should be straight-ish. Not worry about it too much. And then I'm going to get my waxes, and I'm going to take two colours, and we're going to do an ombre. So we're going to take the gold and a little brush and the copper, or this one is called Antique Rose, and we're just going to do a little ombre. So I might as well take it from here. So So we're just going to put this in up here.
So swirling it rather than stippling stuff.
I'm swirling, yes, because I want it to be quite smooth, and I'm swirling and almost also swiping it a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm just going round the edges here, and I'm extending that gold. And the other thing is, if you swirl the other way, you can get rid of any little build-up that you may have of the actual paints or wax. So I'm going to come back up here, starting up here. Now I'm just going to take it over the edge of my design because I want to be able to create this like glow round the edge of the frame. So I'm purposely now, if you don't want this, you need to mask off or just be a little bit careful. So we're coming down here with it to getting this nicely build up together, a little bit more of it. So, and I do love it when we get a 2-hour show because we can do so much more with the demonstrations. And it's in our gift to give you it, which is one of the other things.
I know, right?
While we're just mentioning the Pro Cut as well, everybody, can I just mention something to you? Just want to, because you're buying that machine directly from us, if you're buying machinery from us, whether it's a Pro Cut, the Scan and Cut, a sewing machine, whatever it is, your warranty is obviously with the manufacturer of the product, but we are the facilitator of that. So we will be the ones that you would talk to if you get a problem with the machine, and we'll pick it up for sorting out. And in most cases, if there's something wrong with it, it's a simple case of just replacing the machine. Yep. So please don't worry about that part of it. If you know, I know when people were buying Pro Cuts in the past and it was Create and Craft, there was a little bit of confusion. There's no confusion now. It really is what we're talking about. So, right, I'm going to come up here and I'm now going to start blending these colours a little bit more. So I'm just going to let that ombre just come up here. And the other thing that I'm going to do, because we certainly don't want to waste anything, is I'm now going to come in here and I'm going to fill in the rest of the design. So I'm actually creating 2 cards at once. So I've got my little gold glow around that edge. So I'm taking this rose gold and I'm just going to bring this in. And I still want just that hint, the tint of the black. We could make it much more solid so you don't see the black at all. But I think I want that little bit of a tint in there just to be able to have a sort of, have it as an accent, not spoiling anything, just blending the colours, making sure that they're really nicely blended now across those edges, because that's where we're going to cut down the card and we're done. So I'll pop these back. Are you impressed how tidy I am?
I am very impressed. And we've got a really good deal on those finger waxes at the moment. They're the 12 brand new colours, and they're $59.99 for all of them, which is a cracking price.
Are you ready for this, guys? So first of all, this is just phenomenal.
Oh,
I'm not going to let this move. So look at what we've done. So we've created a window frame with all of that. Then if I take this away, look at what we've done there. Now I'm just going to lift out this piece, which we've done there, and then get my acetate and place it over here, because that then becomes that. And then I can put my frame over the top and put that on foam. So let me turn that round for you.
That's amazing.
So you've got a window frame with the glass in it, with the actual glass panes, and you've got all of that with this design, so it looks like it's actually part of the design.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Doesn't that, you can imagine how that is just going to, now, because we can, let me just take my piece of card that's under here, and I've got to be careful because it's all laid out beautifully.
Don't breathe, don't breathe.
Don't breathe, don't sneeze. Katie, don't sneeze. Oh no.
Oh, look at that.
Yay. Right, here we go. So, we can place our characters, but she's actually inside. So
it's just brilliant.
You put her inside the window like that. Then we've got these little pieces that the lovely Kath made. I'm going to use that as an accent at the top of my window pane. So you can see now how there's a little piece at the top. I'm just going to turn this round while I build it for a second. So I'm going to put that piece there because that's an accent on the window. I'm going to put her there. I'm going to put her there. But what I'll need to do is we'll need to lose a paw because she's got to be sat down. And we'll have some flowers just to the side, just there. Then we take this piece and this goes over the top. Oh no, sorry, wrong way, wrong order. Get the order right. That piece goes over the top there, and then that bit goes over the top there. And if I turn that round, you can see how we've created our little window.
That's fab, Stephanie.
And we've still got this piece, which we can do another design with. So
that's great, right?
Yeah, and do you know what? That's what I love about this collection, because you've seen all of this, and that is only the start of what you can do with this collection. There is so much more. I'm going to put this to one side, but if there's only one thing you go for in this show, make sure you get the Minecraft Studio and you get the stencils, because those two things will give you so much just creativity.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's mixing that physical product with the digital product that enables you to open up this whole creative experience, which I think is just fabulous. Right, we'll do another quick recap. And then we'll go back to Stephanie, and maybe we can do some Minecraft Studio.
Yes, absolutely. I'll get that ready next.
Okay, so first of all, we're bringing you the 8 brand new sets of a Night to Remember die collection. They're wonderful. So you've got Lady Evelyn in there. You've got Lady Clara. You've then got down here, I need to just hold those forward because I can't see the names, Lady Lillian. We've got Louise and Harriet. You're then going to get this vase of flowers, which is absolutely fabulous. Congratulations to the lovely person that's put a Pro Cut in your basket. You're not going to regret that decision. It's fabulous. Then you've got your cocktail shaker. Do you know this whole collection reminds me of?
What's that?
Nancy.
It does me too. Oh, Nancy.
She loved Art Deco.
Deco.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, Nancy. 2 of you have now got a Pro Cut in your basket. Congratulations. Make sure you check those baskets out, then we can ship it out today to you. I know, aren't we good? Then you're also going to get your cocktail glasses, which I think are fabulous. I think they're just brilliant. I'm going to have so much fun this afternoon because I'm prepping my demos for Tuesday with these, with the SVGs. And you're also going to get that wonderful window with the balustrade and the textures in there as well. So if you want the dies, the whole collection, shop Night. It's £81.92. They are all available individually as well. Excuse me, I get this tickle. Right, if you want all of the dies and the Minecraft Studio artwork that I'll get Stephanie to show you in a minute, shop bundle, and it's £91.91. Cracking price. Right, let me just have a quick drink because this tickle isn't going anywhere. It's too much talking. That's what it is. Too much talking. Right, next, SVG. So if you're a Scan and Cut user, this is a brilliant opportunity to get all of the dies that you can see as SVG files in 3 different sizes. The reverse of those, so you can do them back to back. So maybe you wanted to design them inside a cloche, something like that, or you wanted to have a spinner in your card, you can do that. You can also foil on top of your reflections, you can emboss them, you can draw them, you do all those amazing things. We then give you decoupage layers for them as well, which is really cool because it means that you can build them up without snipping in. And then also we give you all the other colourways. We then give you the detailed designs, and that's fabulous because you can do things like this on the fabulous parchment that we're bringing you recently. That's 2 passes round with the embossing starter kit. I'm going to add some white work to it and some colour, and I'll show you that on Tuesday in one of the shows because it's these on there is just spectacular. And then you get any other colourways that we do as well, which is fab. Shop SVG, $29.99. If you want the Micro Studio artwork by itself, so you can create cards like that. I mean, how fabulous is that? I love that with all the ladies sat together. And I love the fact that some of them are sat, some of them are stood, some of them are facing backwards, some of them are looking at you. And then you get all your scenes in there. That's Shop MCS, $19.99. And then your stencils, well, these are going to be SVG files on Tuesday, which I'm also very excited about, because then we can take them into Canvas Workspace and start playing around with them, which is great. Shop Stencil, you're getting all 4 of those as a physical product for £26.97. So that's a great price as well. All the things, the pastes, the glitters, the finger waxes, all sorts of inks, all those paints, all those different things that you can put through. Imagine doing those stencils, Stephanie, with your structure paste, so your Capella or your Sirius, letting it dry, going over with the Mixi-on glue, so put the stencil back in place, go over the Mixi-on glue, and then add in that gold leaf, that metal leaf that we had on the other day.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know, I've got a couple of quick questions.
Yes.
One of them is, I was going to ask Andrew if there's any way we could get the waxes added to the show.
Okay.
And maybe you could ask Jane to
It'll
see
be
if we
Shop
could
Mega.
get...
Are they the ones that were on this
The one that
morning?
we're on this morning.
Yes, please. That would be amazing.
Shop Mega.
And then we've
We'll let you
got
know
a
when that's
couple of other
available.
questions.
Yep.
Jonathan would like to know if anybody wants a cuppa, because he's making one for his mum. Does anyone want one
I'd
while
love
he's
one,
up?
please. Love one, Jonathan,
Yeah,
please.
me too,
Thanks.
please. If
Yep.
anybody in the highlight office is watching, hint, hint.
Now, what happened yesterday?
Oh,
Did you see that reaction then?
Oh my goodness me. I've got goosebumps. I felt so emotional because I'll always say, if I'm making a cup of tea, Mel, do you want one? She says, no, I'll make my own. No, I'll make my own. Do you know what she said yesterday? She said, I made her a cup of tea. The first cup of tea in 10 years, I'll tell you.
And I drank it.
She drank it, and it was the right colour.
It was the right
And I've never focused on making a cup of tea so hard in all my life. Seriously, I felt quite emotional about it.
You did.
My goodness me.
The look on your face was very funny
I was
yesterday.
like,
I know.
it was funny. Do you know what, guys? You guys are all talking about the die cutting machine, and Diane's just said, I fully recommend the Pro Cut for die cutting and embossing. We've had another one here that says, Lorraine says, I love my Pro Cut. She said, there's no sweet spots on it, unlike these are her words, the cut and boss. Then we've got another one that said, which I can't find.
They move, don't they?
They move. Yeah, they do.
They do
But
move.
can I show you this? Because
Yes,
this
you
is
can.
why.
Absolutely.
This is what your Pro Cut's about. Right, I've just put back in this die cut that we just did, right? Just need to get it back in properly in this space because I don't know very many other die cutting machines that cut so accurately that is what happens.
That's amazing.
It literally is precision cutting, guys. It is so accurate. I've asked them to put these waxes on so that you can get this ombre look that we've got here. Look at how, and the colours that I've used are the gold and the rose. So it's called antique pink and just Inca gold. They're the two. And I just think, wow, The colours there are just exquisite. Right, I've got, I said we'd do some MCS, so we're going to go over to that now. So we'll go to this MCS and let's have a little look round here. And I'm going to pass this to Mel. I think she's going to get some tea. She'll be back in a moment. Marina, as you did hear correctly, there will be the stencils as SVG files for Tuesday's scan and cut shows. Lorraine's got 2 pro cuts, 2 of them. Sorry, Andrew.
That's right.
And Andrew came to get the iPad, and then I found a load more questions. Anne said she had a pro cut for Christmas, but I had to give it to myself as my sister who bought it for me was still in hospital. Oh, well, bless her. Hopefully everybody's well now. So, yes, some of you have even got 2.
Well, I'll tell you another endorsement that speaks volumes to me. Our lovely Jamie Rogers. Keeps interrupting me.
Here's what you're saying.
Thanks, Andrew.
Right.
Wow, he's brave. Well, really silly. Our Jamie Rogers, who comes in and does his own shows with us here, one of our fabulous suppliers, he's actually bought 4 Pro Cuts. Now, he could have had his choice of any machine. But
Why
he
has he got
chose
4?
because he uses them for workshops.
Oh, of course he does. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he does.
And he does a lot of die cutting. So he bought 4. Now, for somebody independently to come and buy 4 machines, well, he bought one first and realised how good it was and came back and bought another 3.
And
it tells you everything you need to know about that machine.
he bought them like you guys did.
Yes, he does.
He didn't come to us and say, can you have a deal?
Nope.
He literally bought them just like you do.
did.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
And I find it really interesting where there are other people that do have access to machines, but instead of using those machines, they come and use the Pro Cup.
Yeah, they do.
So,
Brilliant.
yeah, it's amazing.
Right, we've got the waxes added onto the show for you. It's Shop Mega. You get all 12 for $59.99. And what's wonderful about these is, first of all, when you open the bottle, it doesn't smell like boot polish, which is always a good thing. Secondly, they're water-based, so you can paint with them as well, which is just fab. Add them into your paste, your Sirius and your Capella paste that we brought you the other week with the layering stencils. You can colour your paste with them, and you're going to get all 12 brand new colours from Cadence, brand new for 2025, only launched at the beginning of the year for $59.99. Shop Mega. Right, we do Minecraft Studio.
We can.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I've
No, it's
almost
all right.
jumped in here. I'm going to show you everything that you'll get in, but I also just wanted to, for anybody who can't stay for the whole duration, I just want to show you that you have got in here, you've got some shapes that are like are Art Deco style.
Yeah, fabulous.
So they actually have got digital punches in here that are like Art Deco. Right,
I need to interrupt you for 1 minute.
Yeah.
We need to spin the wheel.
Oh, let's do it then. Let's do that.
Right, so...
What are the prizes?
Oh, all sorts. So depending on which colour it lands on, depends on your prize.
Oh, I love this.
I know, right? And Andrew's numbered them now, so I know which is which. Right, who's the winner, please?
Yeah, I better do that.
So...
Telling me what to do and not doing his own.
Chris Biggs.
Chris Biggs.
Chris Biggs.
Right, Chris, let's see what you're going to win. Ready? Spin.
What could I win?
Oh, 100 points. This one is number 4, a £50 goodie bag.
Oh,
That's amazing, Chris.
Yay.
£50 goodie bag. That's incredible.
That's
Look
a
at
brilliant
that.
prize.
I know. Just for typing in the comments.
20.
20. Right, next code. Spin. Type spin in the comments underneath the video and we'll do another spin at the end of the show.
I like these
It's
games.
excellent, isn't it? £50 goodie bag. I tell you what, it's worth tuning in for that.
Wow.
Go on.
If Chris just emails help@highlightcrafts.com, we'll sort it out for him.
There you go. Perfect.
Him or her.
Him or
Hey,
her.
sorry.
Right, guys, this is what you've got. So, first of all, we have got some scenes and you've got lots of them. And what I love about it is you've got them portrait and landscape. You've got them large. You've got A4 and A5. I love this one. This one's absolutely stunning. So these are the index sheets. You've got all of those. Then if I go into my Night to Remember, I've also got my Digistamps. So here we go. Here are our Digistamps, and they're going to be really useful to work with. You've got all of them. And this is one of the things that I need to show you this, because when you get one of our images, it doesn't matter how big you go with this, she will not pixelate. So I'm going to come right, so she's about the size of an A4 now. And if I go right into here, into her face, and look at the quality of the artwork that you've got there. She isn't pixelating at all. That's, oops, move that out of the way, and that out of the way, and that out of the way, and that, and then you can see her. Look at her, she's absolutely stunning.
She is.
Then you have also got your reflections, because of course these you're going to use to be able to design with the artwork. Then we also have our textures. So you can see you've got all these lovely textures in really nice colours that are complementary to the outfits. And then we've got the scene building. And this is the one, these are always the folders I love the most, because this is where you start storytelling. And you're getting all of the designs that you can see there. You're also going to get all of the designs that you can see here. And you've got everything that you need to be able to make fabulous designs. So I am going to move these out the way, and we're going to build a design. So first of all, let's start with what we're going to do first. And I've just got to go into my corners, and I'm going to pick something that's a little bit Art Deco-y.
If you bring all of these onto the screen, Stephanie, all your digital punches,
yes,
and then you fill the page,
yes,
and you turn that page black with the brightness, or you punch it out of a piece of a black background.
yes.
So you bring on a black background and punch these out of it. Every single one of those is a cutting file that you can scan in.
And also a mask.
Yes.
So you could cut it and then, right, I'm just trying to have a look and see.
Super, aren't they? Look at all these punches.
Just, I know. I mean, these are actually built into the program.
I know.
Actually, while I'm going, I might as well just show you some more, because look at them.
They're just incredible, aren't they?
I tried to bring you a real different variety,
Yeah.
And then your flourishes. These are beautiful.
They are beautiful. I love them.
So you're getting all of those. I can't remember the last time I went through all these punches.
Yeah.
These are all of our everyday designs. And you can see we've got all of these.
Oh, Sam's joining us now. She's taking over, so Katie can have a break from cameras. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
Welcome, Sam.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. So all of those. And then our basic shapes we'll just go into, so you can see all of those. And I missed our borders, which we'll look at.
It's amazing, isn't it? And if you haven't got Minecraft Studio, it's available on our website, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There's
Yeah,
a download
absolutely.
for free.
So all of these, and I'm just going to pull, no, I'm not. I'm going to, and then I've got all of our word plaques.
I love these. These are brilliant cut on
Which
your
you can
cut.
do
Yeah.
there. Right, so we're going to move on. We'll get rid of our ladies for now. We'll move our digital punches. We're going to move these and this one, because here's our design.
Oh, look at that.
So there's the design that we're going to work with. I'm just going to really get into this, and I'm not worrying about sizing it. I'm more thinking about you being able to see it than me sizing it to fit. So I'm going to just take her, place her.
Isn't that brilliant?
Just It's just fantastic, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
We're just going to put the,
It just comes to life.
just like a giant vase of flowers at the side.
That's amazing.
Just sat here. Then I'm going to put her friend here. So she's just walking into the picture. Actually, no, do you know what? I'm gonna flip her.
Okay.
So we're gonna flip her horizontally, so she's coming in here.
Nice.
I'm going to put her a little bit further away and make her the tiniest bit smaller. And I'm just going to bring this to the front. And this is the bit where you can really play. So she's in the background there. And actually, we're going to make her a little bit smaller because she's going to be further away there. And then I'm going to do this. And we're going to go into, let's go into our borders. And I'm going to come up here because there are a couple of corners in here that are really quite nice. So where are we? There we go. So we'll take this one. It should be somewhere up near the top. Where are you? Oh, actually, do you know what? No, never mind that. I need this one. That'll fit perfectly. Right, I'm going to take her away. I've changed my design. I'm going to take this and I'm going to stretch it. Which way go? We'll go there.
Wow.
Actually, no, I know what I need to do. I've just had another idea. That's the problem. This is what happens. You start building and you then start thinking, oh, if I just. So I'm just going to put this piece and I'm going to make it, no, we'll make it smaller that way. Whoops, we'll make it smaller that way. About that big. Make it a little bit smaller. Here. We're going to bring this to the front. I'm going to place that over the top there. We're going to keep the outer. So we've now got the wood pattern showing through.
That?
I'm then going to group all of this and we'll go back into the home page. We're going to group it. Then we are going to make that all a little bit smaller so that that becomes our card front. Now I'm going to ungroup it and I'm going to take her and I'm going to copy her and paste her twice so we can decoupage her. And then we're going to do the same again. Whoops, pick her up, copy and paste there. So we've got two of those. I'm going to bring the vase of flowers in and I'm going to copy and paste two of those. So we've got those. Now you can, because of the way this is all sized, you could, now I've designed this, so I've designed what my card's going to look like on here without cutting anything. I could now print my sheet of reflections like this, print these as reflections and decoupage her up to create my design without actually having wasted any card or anything at all.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
It's so easy to work with.
That's brilliant.
Right, I'm going to put this to one side and do a paper demo because I've got everything set up for that. So let's do that next. But before I do, I just want to go through some of these cards that I've got here.
Yes.
And for anybody who's just tuning in, we ran out of stock earlier. So we're giving you 2 hours. I just want to, of our beautiful Art Deco, just want to show you through here. These stencils are exquisite. They're included, you've got them on the show. We've also added our waxes, finger waxes, so that you can work with them and create designs like this. but look at what we're talking about. Look at the texture, the colourways, the way everything has been built together. And what's really nice is that this is one of those styles of artwork where you can go in and you can pick out just tiny little accents of colour. So that tiny little bit of purple there, you can see it, just a hint of it in some of the paste, but also in the little feathers that are at the top. This one looks like it's a die cut background, but it isn't. It's the stencil that's being pasted onto gold mirror card. It looks stunning. And there is that lady sat at the piano, the one that I chose a moment ago, and there she sat just there with the little mini glass of champagne. This one I think is just amazing, beautiful. An ombre of colour to match her dress and the shaker and everything else that we've got. Then sitting on the champagne glass, taking the backing paper and then doing a stenciled ombre over the back of it with your gold with your gold finger waxes. And then this has been made using the SVG files, because you're also going to get those, including the text at the top. And there is a class on making this and this one, both of them on the internet,
Yeah, absolutely.
on our YouTube channel.
If you type YouTube into the comments, we can then send you a link. Right. Andrew wants me to do a quick recap on these waxes.
Okay, and while you do
you're
that,
loving these.
I'll just get this
Get
ready.
ready for this. Right, 12 brand new colours that were launched this year from Cadence with their finger waxes. They're a water-based medium, which means that you can mix them with your a little bit of water and paint with them, which is amazing. You can put them in with your pastes and mix them and colour your paste with them, but they don't have that boot polish smell because they are water-based, and it just gives you a much wider variety of options of creativity with them. So you're going to get all 12. You're going to get your pearl, you're going to get your malahite, and I'm just going to open this one up because these sums up this product. They are from the Dora range, so they have those crushed metal flakes within them, which is why you get that shimmer and that incredible reflective sparkle on there. These are amazing. I love these waxes. So you get your malahite in there as well. You're then going to get your white gold, which is a very soft, gentle colour. But look at the shimmer, even through that glass pot. I mean, it just radiates opulence, doesn't it? It's absolutely tremendous. Then I love the fact that we give you kind of spring colours as well. So you've got the Mediterranean sky. Look how well that would work with these downloads that you're getting for free if you buy a paper pack. I'll talk to you about those in a minute. Then you've also got your diamond, which is a very, very soft mink colour. It's very, very pretty, with a hint of pink and a hint of gold in there. Then you get your apple green, which again would work beautifully with some of these papers from your download. Look how that picks up this colour here. Just amazing product. Then you've got your antique pink, which is like a very soft, dusky rose. Then you've got your silver, but again, a very soft silver this time, not bright, very soft, gentle silver in there. Then you've got your Altin gold, so a different gold again, a richer, more yellowy gold in there, which is stunning. In fact, if I open this one, this is one that I spotted this morning. Look how amazing that is. I mean, look at that. You don't get better than that, do you? There's no words. David would have loads of words. I'm just like, buy them because they're beautiful. And you need them in your life. You've got black in here. Now, you saw David the other day using these, so using the colours first, and then adding the black in just as a little hint to get into all those little crevices in there. So you've got your black in there as well, which is fab. You've then got your dark turquoise, and these next two are two of my favourite colours that they do because I think they're just extraordinary. You've got your dark turquoise. I'll try and put this lid back on properly this time, Sam, because I know you've done it. Look at that. I mean, it's just like liquid heaven, that, isn't it? Imagine that through your stencils, or mixing that with your paste. That would be great. And then also my all-time favourite colour, which is the dark orchid. It's that really rich, regal, opulent, warm purple. It's just beautiful. Typical aubergine, isn't it? It's exactly that colour, or dark orchid. So if you want all of those 12 together It's Shop Mega and it's $59.99. Now, what does that mean? It means that if you're a club member, you're going to get your extra discount off. You're also going to collect your loyalty points and no postage because it's over £35. So deal after deal after deal. Right, let me go through these papers and then we promise we'll head back to Stephanie. If we don't get to the scan and cut demo, we've got 3 hours on Tuesday. We will absolutely get the most out of this collection because I'm prepping it this afternoon. I'm super inspired now. So first of all, your A4 250 GSM regular pure print, 75 sheets. This is Shop Pure and it's $12.99. Now then, here's the thing today. This download, Shop Dreamy, worth £10. Any of these products that I'm about to show you, any of these printables that you add to your basket, also add in, please, the code SHOPDREAMY. You will get these for free, but you need to add it to your basket. So don't worry about the £10. That will be knocked off at checkout. Just add it to your basket because it's free. You can buy it separately if you want to, Shop Dreamy for £10. But you know what? These papers are the ones that you're going to use day in, day out. There's something that are consumable. You're going to go through them. So stock up and get the freebie while we've got it because it's a brilliant opportunity. If you manage to get your hands on the MDF this morning, look how beautiful these are. I mean, these are just going to be amazing on that MDF. Then we go into these backgrounds. You can see why we've called them dreamy, can't you? The clouds in there with the lovely florals. And this is almost like the blossom just coming off the trees in the spring. Isn't that wonderful? And then you've got some for the little ones. How gorgeous are these papers? So depending on, it doesn't matter which one you buy, whether you buy the acetate, the pure print, premium pure print, what weight you buy, you're going to get that free, but you have to add Shop Dreamy to your basket. So that's your regular 250. This is your 250 premium pure print. Shop 50. You get 50 sheets in this, and it's $14.99. Please don't use this with your scan and cut because you won't get it off the mat. The fibres are so tiny, it creates such a dense surface area that when it's burnished onto a sticky mat, it grips it and it's not letting it go. Then we've got a printable acetate. So the best way to find out which side you print on is to put an alcohol marker, just a little dot in the corner on one side and the same on the other side. And then whichever one rubs off is the wrong side. Whichever one stays is the side you print on because then it keeps that ink in place. Next one is our regular pure print 140. This is the one that I go through because this is the one that I use for my scan and cut. My favourite. This is Shop 40, 100 sheets of 140 pure print for $12.99. You're then getting that free download, which is amazing. And then your 140 premium pure print, you're going to get 75 sheets of this one. Sorry, the 140, you're getting 100 sheets. My bad, so you get twice as many as I thought, which is great. Premium pure print, 140, Shop Premium, $14.99. Whichever ones you're putting in your basket, add Shop Dreamy, and that will get you that free download when you check out. Right, Stephanie, are you ready for us?
Yes, I am. I'm doing two. I've got 3 demos going at once.
Lovely.
Right, everybody. So this is, and a big thank you to lovely Kath for prepping everything for us. So this is what we've got as the design. So the first thing you do is you print this background out on A4. And that's why we give you them as A4 and A5s. Then it's been cut, and it's on a piece of gold A4 that has then been folded in half, and then the front of it has been folded back. So now what we've got white mats on here first, and then we've taken that sheet and it's been cut into 3 plate pieces. And you can see it literally has had just that edge taken off there. So there's been no borders cut round them. It's a continuation of the whole design. Now the next part of it is, that's going to be for later. The next part of it is, I'll just make sure my little things stick in properly. Yep. Is you're going to take 2 of the champagne glasses because we're going to build a scene, but the scene is going to go from the front all the way through to the back. So we're building the distance, the middle and the foreground. So we're building foreground, back and background. take it and just put the foam over half of the champagne glass. So that's the first thing that we need to do. So I'm just going to take this and take the foam off the back, and I've been using paste and my hands are a little bit covered in it. In fact, I was very covered in it, if I'm true. And I was going to put another set of nails on, but I ended up having to just put some polish on because I ran out of time. Can I also just mention to anybody that is buying their Pro Cut today, because we do have a deal on it, and if you've missed it this week, all of the die cutting that's been done here has been done on a Pro Cut machine. This machine will cut, and it comes with a magnetic shim for anything that doesn't tear. So that's fabric, acetate, stuff like that. It comes with your embossing mat. It all comes with 2 3mm plates. One of them is your regular top plate. The other one is when you put the two together for embossing. You've also got a 5mm plate, and you also have a magnetic shim. This machine is on the best price that we have ever done it at. Because we're going to Sandown, we're going to be having show offers. Our stand number is B40, I beg your pardon. Come and see Mel and I, because we're going to be there demonstrating. We've got new stuff to share with you, new ideas. We're taking the sketch machine, so I'm a bit excited about that. And I've created some amazing designs with it. I'm currently doing a Pip, a little Robin. Then please come and say hello to us there. While you're there, if you want to buy any of the machines that we've got on the stand, we are doing the same deal for the people that can't get to the show. Guess how much this is? It's £109 before your club discount. Don't ask me. I think Carl had... honestly, Sam, you know when he said it's £109, I think he was feeling a bit poorly, because he didn't, I wasn't like that. Are you all right? He's like, do you know what? It's time we did a deal.
And all the machines that come from us,
oh yes,
all have their warranty,
yes,
don't they?
So if you have any problems at all with any of your machines, even if you just want to chat to us, you ring us, and the warranty comes from us. That means it's your brother warranty, so whoever is the manufacturer provides the warranty. But if it comes from us and it's a brother machine, we will help you work it out because of our relationship with brother. We are one of their approved official distributors. And that is really important, because that's a great comfort for you to know that. And I've lost my character.
And we also buy the machines from brother.
Yes, we do. So we buy them from brother. They come from us. And you actually are getting, look at that. That's fab, isn't it? You're getting the machine from us, from brother, and what?
My stomach's going...
Oh, it has it.
It's having a proper sing.
Oh, is it hungry?
Don't forget to type spin for another chance to win as well. Spin the wheel.
What I did there, look, I cut this away. It's the little details that you can now get into. I cut this bit away so her hand can go inside there, because she's hanging on. Then I'm going to get the rest of my design. So inside here, I'm going to put, where am I going to put them? I'm going to have her sitting on there, stood there. So let's put her on. And you can keep going with this, guys. You're gonna be able to go and go, because there's so much that we can do with it. Now, I'm just going to also share a little tip with you. If you run out of foam pads, you can still get dimension in your projects. And this is what you would do. You would shape it like I am, so it's going to be shaped there. But this time, the only glue is going at the bottom and at the top on those flowers, maybe a little tiny bit on the side. So it's important that you've done all the shaping first, because then when you place it down, you only touch the points where it's glued. And once you've got that glue down and it's grabbed, it will then, whoops, just get you to grab, it will then stay with it with that dimension. So you get the dimension even if you don't have your foam pads on it. I've also got a little sentiment somewhere that I've also lost. Oh, I was doing so well today. I was being really, hope your birthday's as fabulous as you are.
That's a great sentiment.
It is, isn't it? And like you said, these designs do remind us of a lovely lady in the craft industry, Lady Nancy Watt. And this is going to be, because she's having a Magnum. It's my kind of drink, that one. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, I
but
thought
I
you
am
meant an ice cream then.
No. Oh, I was
loves
going to
ice
tell
cream.
you. We were going to tell you something. What were we going to say? We got a joke. We got something to tell them
I don't know.
earlier about Andrew. And I said, oh, no, we'll tell you that in a minute.
That story.
Tell you that story.
I don't know.
What was the story?
I don't know what it was about.
Oh, I've forgotten.
Was it about dinner last night when he literally hoovered up?
Oh, no. No, well, that's a regular thing. So Carl cooks dinner and then cooks two for Andrew.
But you didn't see the fact. So we had chicken satay skewers yesterday, and in his second helping, he literally got a spoon out of the drawer and scraped all the peanut butter off the tin foil and popped it on top of the rice with the salad.
Did he?
And then he pretended that it was a healthy dinner. He was like,
I know what I was going to tell you. So Andrew's got a room upstairs. My room, I have to be fair to him, my room's a right tip. Sam, it is, isn't it? It's just used. We do all our samples and stuff in there and plan the shows. So anyway, Carl came downstairs this morning and said, Andrew, your office upstairs is a tip. And Andrew's like, yes, I know. I've been going to tidy it since January last year. Then the next thing is, he's bringing boxes down into my room, dropping them all in my room with, I don't know where else, Sam, you wait till you come and see it. I don't know where else to do it. Walked out the door and went, well, that's one way to get it cleaned up and quickly, because Carl had told him.
And then he also popped something on David's desk and went, there's a present for David. I thought, you little monkey.
He'd literally walked round the room, dishing it out.
Oh, hey, up, here we go.
David put that box in there about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And it's been there ever since, so I'm just giving it back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We've heard it all before. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more decoupage, but I don't want to waste too much time. But there is that lovely card, because the reason, I'll do it. I've lost all the bits.
Have you lost all the bits?
Yes.
You've got a bag full of bits somewhere, though.
I know, but I wanted to put all these flowers in up here. So what you do is, I found some more here, so I can do it. Right, so because we want these to layer up like this and be dimensional, instead of cutting the flowers off there, I'm going to cut them there, and I'm going to use that bit as the tab to glue them. So that one will glue like that there, so you can see I've got that extra dimension. I'm looking for some little corners that are really nicely, oh, there's one. I'm looking for another couple like that. Oh, that one's got a gem on the back. That's where the gem went. Right, so then a little bit of glue there, a little bit of that there. That's on there. That is going to go in here. This is going to go in here. I think I've got another one somewhere, Sam. So that's going to tuck there, that's going to tuck there, and another one, pretend it's behind her. So let's just glue this on. So just a little bit of glue down the side there. That's going to tuck in behind her, just like that. There. This one, a little bit of glue there. It's going to tuck in there. Let's get that one, and that bit's going to come out. So there. Oops. Actually, I'm going to change it. We're going to put this one here, like that. And we'll get a few more flowers, just like this and actually can use it all. And that's going to tuck in there. Cut it off because it's too big. Now more glue. It's going to go in there like that. There.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Right, left enough time.
Yes. So I thought we'd do a scan and cut, a little demo, just showing you how to cut reflections, because we saw quite a lot of machines yesterday, which I'm not surprised about, because we've got it on a deal. So, as Stephanie said, when we go out to shows, we always do a really good deal for the customers, because they don't then get their club discount and their loyalty points. So what we decided to do yesterday was do that on the scan and cut. So the scan and cuts at the moment, the STX 1200, this one of choice, my favourite machine, is on at £439, but here's the thing, you do get your club discount and you do get your points and you do get free shipping. So if you're in the market for a scan and cut, shop machine, brilliant, all right, brilliant opportunity. You can buy it on the website, it's the same price on the website. Right, so I popped yesterday all the files onto a USB. Now last night we had a discussion about whether you need to put them on USBs or whether you can send them via a download from your machine. So if you're going to download the files, you could then go into Canvas Workspace, import SVG. That will open up your computer when you click choose file, and then you can send it from Canvas to your machine if that's what you want to do. I just pop mine on a USB. Right, so inside the machine, there's the USB in there, and we're going to, we've got our reflection. So when you're printing off your reflection artwork, it needs to be 100% or actual size. Don't do fit to page because your cutting file won't fit. It's not the end of the world because you can adjust the size of the cutting file, so you don't need to waste it, but just get into the habit of doing that because that's the correct way it works. I've put it in the top left-hand corner of my mat, and you will see at the bottom it gives you the name of the collection, A Night to Remember, and the name of the file, Lady Clara. If there isn't a size on it, it's the original. Okay, if we've done small, large or extra large, it will say that on there. And also if it's reversed, it will tell you that as well. So we're going to retrieve the information or the data from the USB. And we're going to choose the Lady Clara, which is there. We've got the detail cuts, the matte layers, and the reflections. So we're going to go into the reflections cuts, and we're going to choose the original one because it doesn't have a size on it. You've then got second colourway, so that you will print off on your printer. You've got your decoupage layers, and you've also got your full cut. So if we click on that, you can see now you've got those 4 outlines that will match up to the artwork that we've got here. So to do that, we're going to press OK. We're going to edit it because we're changing it, and we're editing the object, okay? But first what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these and group them together. Then I'm going to line them all up, and then I'm going to show you how you just cut one of them, okay? So we multiple select everything that's on the mat. So you choose the full image. You press OK. You go back to editing the object. So click on that, and you group them all together. So now I can move that around my screen in one piece. So the next thing we're going to do, and this is why I love my scan and cut, and I would never buy another machine now that doesn't have a scanner in it, despite being cynical at the beginning and going, why do I need a scanner in a cutting machine? Well, let me show you why. This is printed on our 140 pure print. Make sure that when you're loading your mat, it's in between these 2 ledges here, and that you keep hold of it and it pushes up to those rollers. And then this button here, the one that looks like a mat with an arrow going in and an arrow coming out, is your load and unload mat. Okay, so now then we're going to press OK on here, and we're going to press it again, and we're going to scan from this screen. Remember, there are 13 free classes on YouTube. If you want a link, type YouTube into the comments. We'll send you a link to our YouTube channel showing you how to get the best out of your machine. And we continually add to those. We're about to do some more next week on the accessory bundles because we've had quite a lot of people ask about that. So we've scanned it in now, so you've got this full colour image here. Now you can make the background lighter, and you can also make the background darker. So we'll make it lighter so that I can actually see where I'm going. Now I'm going to edit, and I'm going to zoom in to 400%. And the only bit that I'm looking at now is this corner. That was pretty good, Sam. Are you impressed? That was bang on. Won't be able to do that again. So you just move it so that the red rectangle lines up over the black rectangle, which is your cutting. I'm going to press OK. I'm going to go back to editing the object. I'm going to ungroup it, and I'm going to tap the screen to release the shapes. That's really important. We're then going to click on the rectangle and we're going to put that in the bin, because if we're only cutting one and that's our alignment rectangle, when we come back to cut the other three, if we don't get rid of the rectangle now, it will cut it out and then you won't have anything to line it up with. So what I want to do is just cut that one. So if I change my cut area here and I drag over, let's think how we're going to do that. We're going to drag over those two and we're going to drag up over that one. So only this one is left. When I press OK now, it will just find that image. So I'm going to keep going, keep pressing OK until we get to please select and cut. It's going to tell me there's a pattern outside of the effective area because it knows it's there, but it can't see it, so it won't cut it. So we just press OK. And then it will go ahead and it will cut out that image. We're going to do a lot more of this on Tuesday. So every Tuesday now we have our regular scan and cut days where we do 8 a.m, 12 p.m, and then more often than not we do 6 o'clock at night because I've got loads to share with you. And we're building this fabulous brother community, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be doing more with fabric because I've got a sewing machine. I'm very excited about that too. And we're going to probably bring in the sketch into some of the shows as well, because that machine is amazing. So yeah, keep an eye out. But all the machines that come to us, we buy them from Brother, okay? They come with the Brother backup. They come with that warranty. So please don't think that we're getting them anywhere else. We're not, categorically. We buy them from Brother. Right, so we're going to unload this now. And when I peel this sheet back, not only have I got the 3 left intact with that rectangle around it, but I've got her cut out to precision. And then you would go ahead and cut out the decoupage layers for her. And she even has her own special posh pillows. How amazing is that? That's how easy it is. Shop SVG, $29.99 will get you all the artwork for those. And look how fabulous these are. Now the stencil designs that Stephanie's been showing you, we are converting to SVG files. They are going to be on the show on Tuesday. So you'll see those on Tuesday as the launch. Look at the Night to Remember. That's been done with the vinyl blade that you can get to work with the scan and cut out of our vinyl, our Craftmaster vinyl, and everything just ties in perfectly. So if you're in the market for the SVG file, shop SVG, $29.99. I would absolutely encourage you as well, please, to get Micro Studio, because then what you can do, and I'll show you this on Tuesday, you can design something, create a whole decoupage sheet of it, and then you turn the whole thing black and you print it off. You scan in the black one and create a cutting file, then you recall the cutting file, group it together, scan in the coloured one, lay them over the top of each other, and it cuts it out. So if you wanted Lady Lillian this big, you could now have Lady Lillian that big, which is super, super exciting. And we'll go into that, and I'll show you how to do that properly on Tuesday. Right, Stephanie, are we ready for another demo?
Yes, we are.
Lovely.
And I'm going to do the one that is the fun shape.
Okay, fabulous.
But before I do, I just want to share this with you. So this is one of the, well, in fact, I'm just going to do this quickly. I'm going to show you what you actually get in this kit. So first of all, you've got our lovely ladies. So this is what you're going to get, but this is how you can decoupage her. So imagine the layers that you're going to be able to create. We're talking about really detailed designs. And each one of them has got all the accent and accessory elements that you need to really make it look amazing. So first of all, I'm just going to show you all of these. Oh my goodness me, we're being invaded because there's something happening. They've delivered them.
We've got more.
They just delivered some more. How many single figures?
How many more?
Single figures.
5 bundles.
5 bundles.
All right, okay, we'll do it.
Right, okay.
Right, hang on a minute. let's
Not been loaded yet. Let's just chill.
Yes.
let's
Continue
just
with the demo.
Continue
Yes.
with the demo.
okay,
and then-
but okay, yeah.
Yes.
I don't need those, I just need these. And the sheets that are on my desk, I think, are the printouts,
Right.
please, Hannah. Thank
Then
you.
you're going to get all of these, which goes, if you're all wondering what was going on there, Mel had a show this morning. It sold out pretty much before the show, and we've managed to get some more stock. As soon as it is loaded, we will tell you, so you know that you can then shop. This is one that I stenciled earlier, and I just want to see how the die cut shape can be stenciled, or you can use the reflections. Then these are the reflections for the vases, but look at that collection that you've got there. And also, I cut these flowers and I used them to fill one of the champagne glasses here, this was the card I made earlier. Put them in the champagne glass. These are the elements that are the accents that have come from one of the stencils. So you can create designs like that. Then we've got 4 stencils. These are the stencils that you're getting. You've got, whoops, I just get them untangled. You've got this one. You've got this one. You've got this one, which is one of my favourites. And you've got the one that I've used, this one. So you're getting all of those. Plus, you're also getting the Minecraft Studio and the SVGs, which we've talked about. Now, everything's available individually. If you're working to a budget, there's something for everybody's pocket. So you've got digital stamps. They're stunning. You've got the backgrounds, the textured backgrounds, beautifully colour coordinated to all of your scenes. Let me go into these scenes and share this with you. Wow. These are beautiful. And the reason that you need them A4 as well as A5, because they're perfectly proportioned, it allows you to then do things like this, where you take an A4 and you cut into the panels to be able to make the designs. So that's really important. Once, not only have you got that, you've got all of your elements. So this is what we call scene building. So you take the elements and you literally, you can decoupage them up, you can print them as many times as you want on the page, but you can use them to individually build the scene. And then you've got the reflections. And we're big into scene building at the moment. We're absolutely loving the results that we're getting with all of the designs. If you've got any other Art Deco collections, and we haven't done one for a very long time, what you'll find is these will actually complement what you've already got and just give it a new lease of life. So that's all of those. I wanted to just share with you a couple of things from the stenciling. So this is one that I did earlier. So this is using masks, so die cutting it, using it as masks to be able to build the design so that you can then put elements on side, making yourself a window, so you can literally have a window, so it looks like it's a window inside there because you've got that pane of glass there. And then one of the most popular cards that we've seen and card shapes that's created a lot of curiosity is this one. Okay, so I'm going to do that one for you now. So I've got it here.
We're
Our
ready.
lovely Kath prepared it for us.
We're ready.
So,
Do you want to get that ready while I talk
yes,
about this MDF?
yes,
Right, now
absolutely.
Then. This is a bit of a coup, isn't it? So we've got 4 now, not 5.
Oh,
Right.
how did that happen?
Well, one went into people's baskets. So if you missed out this morning, we've had another 5 delivered. One of them's already gone in somebody's basket. You need to make sure you're checking out your baskets because somebody else will come along and nick these because we didn't have it anywhere near enough. We got what we could in the time that we had. This is your MDF, but with matching SVG files that cover the outside of your boxes. Wanted to do this for so long, I can't tell you. It makes it super, super easy. So literally, you can download the SVG files once you've checked out. You can be printing your papers, and if you're short of paper, we've got that deal where you get that download for free on your Pure Print printables, which we'll go through again before the end of the show. You're going to get your bits and bobs box, but you're getting 2 of those in the bundle. You get your desk
3
tidy.
left.
Got 3 left. Desk tidy and the wardrobe, all with your matching SVG files, so you can be cutting them all out. So when this arrives, and again, sooner you check out, sooner we can ship it. But what we also did was we photographed the panels. Andrew did this yesterday, photographed the panels and put what each panel was. I did it on the MDF and just wrote it out. Andrew decided to be professional and do it properly.
Left.
We've got 1 left. Shop MDF, $59.99. You get the same for the desk tidy, so you're not looking at the panels going, what's what? It's all sorted out. And the cutting files are labelled exactly the same names as the names that are on here, so it couldn't be easier. And you've also got your wardrobe in there as well. So you've got those. Has it gone, Andrew?
Fully allocated.
Fully allocated.
Please check out your baskets.
Said that without moving my lips. No, I'm getting good at this ventriloquism bit. Right, back to Stephanie.
Okay, you do need to
Well
check
done.
out everybody,
Yeah, you do.
because if somebody jumps on the website, it's something we can't control.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
You'll miss
right.
out.
Now, you need a piece of paper that is bigger than A4 to make this. It doesn't work with joins in it. You can't get the creases the way you need them. So please, you have to get bigger than A4. Now, that means that A3 plus that we've got, and it is, it's our posh paper. You'll find it on the website. It'll turn up on a show today, I'm sure. It is $29.99 for 120 sheets. There is some black, it's all different shades of creams and
Greys,
textures
and
and
then there's a
greys.
red.
And there's a red in there. Oh, that red would work well with this. It's a perfect red for this one. Get that because it's bigger than A4. Okay, so you get your piece of card and it needs to be 41. If you want to make it the size that this one is, it needs to be 41 centimetres in length, okay? So this one is 20.5, so you can see there. Well, actually, just over 20.5. Right, you fold the piece of paper in half. So I'm going to suggest you make yourself a template first.
Yep.
Fold the piece of paper in half. The width of that paper needs to be 15 centimetres. So it's 15 centimetres by 41 centimetres, or 42, whichever way, whatever your paper is. Then what you do then is you find the halfway mark. So I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to ruin it, but you find halfway. So that bit there to there, and you mark halfway there. Then you get a scoring tool and you find halfway down the middle. So the marks that you'll need are halfway there, halfway from there to there. So that's halfway, okay? Then you score from there to the middle and from there to the middle. On the other side, you score from here to the middle and here to the middle. And then you come down to the other half of the card and you score from there to the middle, there to the middle, there to the middle, and there to the middle. Now make sure that when you're scoring, and I'm just going to try and see if I can demonstrate this to you. I can, I think, if I do it like this. Right. If I want to get from here to the middle, and I use a great big wide scoring tool, I'm going to end up with a really broad line there, score line. And it means that it won't go to a really sharp point when it actually scores. So instead of using a round tool like that, use a narrow one so you get right up close to this, or alternatively, if it's a wide one, butt up your ruler to the edge of the ball tool so that it goes through to the middle. But try and use the smallest ball tool you've got. Then the next part of it is you're going to fold the whole piece in half like that. Open it up and repeat that on the other side, like that. Then we're going to turn it over before we do the next score lines. And the next one is there, along that one. And it's this one, there, along that one. So it doesn't really matter which way you score, but it does matter which way you fold, because then if you folded it correctly, when you then come to do it, this will pop in by itself and give you that shape, which will give you that shape.
Is that a Kath one?
Yes.
Do you think we could ask Kath to do a blog post?
Absolutely, we
On
could.
that,
I'm
showing
sure
how
we
to
could.
make it.
Kath, if you're still watching, could you do as a blog post, please?
Thank you,
I
Kath.
think that would be great. But I do think this would be a good one for Amanda's templates,
Yes.
because it is easy to do, but it's one of those things that when you're scoring, you're like, from where to where and what measurement. You don't have to think about measurements for templates. That's the best thing about it.
Perfect.
So, and then I just wanted to share this with you. So, this is what happens when you do your stenciling onto black card. You can get that lovely ombre look. This is what happens when you do it onto mirror card. And you can see there, and it looks like the mirror is actually die cut, but it isn't. It's actually the paste. So lots of different options, tons of tips and ideas for you of different things that you can do. And I just want you guys to be able to have a go at everything. I'm just going to share with you these cards again. So a double arch. So you're cutting that archway twice to be able to create that shape. This one is cut just once, but it looks stunning. And it's been laid over the textured design. This is another one, which is a reversed shape of, I'm not sure who this one maybe have been made by. It hasn't got a name on it.
Amanda.
Oh, lovely Amanda did this one for us. Oh, this is the one that's got a class. There's a class for this one, guys. So what a great idea, there's a class. And we find that on YouTube.
Yep.
If you go onto the Highlight Crafts YouTube page, then you can find the class for this and the class for the SVG files, for the SVG one. Couple of things I need to share with you. We are going to be at Sandown this coming Friday and Saturday. Mel and I will be there. We have got deals. If you haven't got a Pro Cut, then you need to get one. It's £109 here on Highlight Crafts. We're bringing you the deal that we're taking to Sandown. Our brother Scan and Cut is on a deal. I'm going to be bringing you the... Yes, Andrew?
Kath says she'll sort us out a vlog.
Good
Thank
girl.
you,
Thanks,
Kath.
Kath.
That's brilliant. Thank you. We're going to be bringing you our sketch machine back in a couple of days' time, because I've been playing with it. I couldn't be in love more with that machine. I sent a message to Jonathan, brother, this morning, because he was on the phone to us yesterday talking about various different things, and actually said to him, I love this machine. I'm currently doing a Pip, a little 2 Red Robin. Then we're going to be at Sandown. David and Amanda are still doing Saturday shows. They're here. We've got deals all the way through. If you're not already following us on Facebook, please follow us on Facebook and our individual pages. If you've got a particular style of something that you like, don't forget Mel, her Scan and Cuts, and now her new range of MDF. And we will be bringing you more of that. And I just want to say thank you. The time's nearly up. I'm just going to quickly show you what I've got, and then Mel will do you. Oh, we've got to do a spin.
We've got to do a spin.
Don't forget to get your dies, because look how many you get. Right.
Right, go on. Winner is
Wendy Corbett.
Wendy Corbett. Ready?
Right, what's she going to win?
Ooh, that was a good spin. Go on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, now that's on this side. Number 5. Spin again. Ooh. Right, go spin again. Go on, get a good one, good one, good one, good one, good one.
Good one, good one, good one.
8. 100 points.
Yay!
Yay! That's great. So 2 winners. One won a £50 goodie bag. One wins 100 points. Make sure that you tune in for our shows. This is our new thing, or one of our new things. I love it. It's great, isn't it? And it's a lot of fun, because you sit there going, go on, go on, go on, go on. Like the Wheel of Fortune, right?
It is, yeah.
Brilliant. Right, thank you everybody for joining us. Up next, we've got Amanda and David, I think, 12 o'clock.
Oh, we have.
Sure, and then you've got David at 1 o'clock. Outrageous Outlet at 1 o'clock. Do not miss that show.
Okay, I'm going to give you a heads up on this one.
Are you going to let the cat out of the bag?
I'm just going to let you know that if there's been a dye that you've been missing and it's been out of stock and you've been thinking it might not ever come back, we've literally scoured and found a few of sold out dyes that we've brought back to you at outlet prices. Crazy, crazy deals. Yes, Andrew.
There's also ex-demo mystery dye assortment packs, but everything on the show is single figures, limited stock. So
No. What
they're
already?
still
Oh,
ex-demo, aren't they?
yes,
So
ex-demo,
all limited
yep.
stock, so watch it, shop quick.
and it was a really busy show last week, the outlet show. So,
was
and
crazy.
literally, they were selling out like that. So you need to be on that 1 o'clock, and then next hour, I'm not sure what they've got next hour.
Fabulous flower arrangement.
Oh, flower arranging
Oh,
with Amanda.
But it's not just flower arranging, it's flower arranging for card makers.
Oh, that's exciting. So make
It
sure that you
is.
stay tuned for that. Thank you to the team, Sam, Andrew, our lovely Stephanie, and Diane and Hannah for bringing those in. I will see you back tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for your company as ever. Have a lovely afternoon. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.